Welcome back to our office administration class. Today we're going to continue talking about the cellular office. In our last class we discussed what is a cellular office, and we have stated that the cellular office is a small room with permanent walls and doors that can host one or two persons inside. Today we're going to look at the advantages and disadvantages of a cellular office or having a cellular office within an organization. So here's a picture of a cellular office. You can see that the rooms are divided by walls and doors, and they are very small. They can't host a lot of persons inside. They could only host one to two persons inside. So let's get into the advantages of a cellular office. Occupants have more privacy and can discuss confidential matters without being overheard. So within a cellular office, you can have private discussion or important discussions or meeting without worrying about persons in the office overhearing what you're discussing or people being a bit too nosy. Greater security of sensitive documents and equipment. Since the person will have a door and wall, they don't have to worry so much about documents and equipment being misused or stolen or having unauthorized access to, because when they're leaving the office they can easily close their door. Less risk of distraction. The walls and the door, they provide a mean for you not to be distracted because you're being closed in the office, and you will not view or what any distraction from outside or hear noise that may distract you. Noise is reduced. Personnel have more control over their working environment. So once you're in an enclosed office, basically you control how you work because you're not distracted by other person, and you can be more productive that way. Let's go into the disadvantages of having a cellular office in the business. Cellular office accommodate fewer workers. Because of how they are designed, they can only accommodate fewer workers within the office. This can lead to not having enough personnel or ideas being shared to do a work. Staff can feel isolated rather than part of a team. Because you are in an office, you come to work, you go into your cellular office, you're not interacting with people, you're not feeling like you're part of a team, you're feeling more like a one-man army, and you're not feeling part of the bigger business. You just feel like you're just doing a routine every day. It is more difficult to supervise workers who are enclosed in individual office. So for managers, they will find it hard to supervise or overlook the work being done by workers who are in an enclosed office, because they're enclosed. Managers might have to go and knock on the door or go into the office to supervise them, because they won't be able to see exactly what everyone is doing. Once the cellular office are set up, it is difficult to change the layout. So, designing a cellular office, it takes money and it takes time. And if you want to change that now, it will be very difficult because the doors and the wall will have to be rearranged and moved, which will cost more money and more time to do so. Equipment must be obtained for each office, resulting in increased costs and insufficient use. So because we have to provide equipment in each of these cellular office, it may cost a lot more money than you're expected to have spent, and some office workers may not even make use of these equipment properly. Less effective communication among staff, because most staff, they are isolated and they don't have a quick and a fast way of communicating with other staff. Higher maintenance costs, because separate air conditioning and lighting and so forth. Having cellular office, more person, the offices that are in the center of, or more to the center of the setup, they have less air conditioning and less lighting. So therefore you have to set up air conditioning and lighting a lot more around the office so that they can circulate and spread out the light evenly so that workers can function properly. I hope that this lesson was a bit useful to you. I do hope that you are also doing your own research. You can look at the video again and do your reading with your handouts and your textbook. And I will see you in the next video.